Hey y'all. Okay, let's talk about setting up your video game on your phone and being able to see it and play your games on your computer, and how we use this with the LiveMe app. Okay. So first, what we're going to do is we're going to definitely going to be clicking on LiveMe app. Okay? Before we start, let me just discuss how to connect your TV in your phone. Okay? You're going to download this app on your phone, and it's called Link to Windows. It's a link phone companion. But basically, on your phone, you want to first make sure that your phone and your computer is connected. So the first thing you have to do is you have to make sure that your phone and your computer are on the same internet, coming from the same internet. Okay? So if you have an external hotspot, you turn on your internet, and then you're going to click on your Wi-Fi. So make sure your Wi-Fi is turned on your phone, and you're going to also click on Link to Windows. Okay, if you don't have Link to Windows, you can go to your app store and you can type in Link to Windows. Okay, when you click on Link to Windows, you're going to make sure it's downloaded. You're going to click on Open. Now, I must state that for this video's purposes, for this video, the reason why we're doing it this way is because this is only going to be compatible for Samsung phones. Okay? So after you download the app, it's going to bring you to this screen. Okay? And it's going to say Link to Windows. You just want to make sure it's on. You want to make sure you add your computer. So add your computer. Mine's is already added, but you can click on add your computer and add your computer. And then once your computer and everything is added, like it says use mobile data, add apps to home screen. Basically, it's only going to be available for Microsoft. So this is going to be only for Samsung phones, okay? Now, I have the app on my phone. My internet is ready. We're going to click on phone link. You got to download phone link companion on your computer so you can do the same thing on your internet. Let's get this started. We're going to click on the internet. We're going to also type in the search engine Link to Windows. Okay, it's going to say right here, I'm going to make this a larger screen. Link to Windows. And it says it's here. Link to Windows apps on Google Play. Okay, you're going to click on this. Okay, it's going to pull up the screen, and you just want to make sure that it says installed. Okay, let me see if I can make my computer a little bit larger. Just for this, so you can see that it says it's installed. Okay, all right, let's zoom out back to 100%. Okay, once it's installed, you're going to now minimize this screen, and you're going to click on this little bar right here that says phone link. Okay, it's gonna look like this. So turn this on, and this is basically your phone. If you click on this little icon in the top left hand corner, it looks like your phone is right here. So you're gonna click on this, double click on the little phone in the top of the left icon area. Let me see if I can make that screen larger so you can see my phone is over here. I get my notifications and stuff. I have, you know, most of this stuff turned off, but the main thing that you want to do right now is you want to make sure your internet is on, and you want to make sure that your phone is on. So let me check my phone. My phone is on the internet, and I am connected to the link companion. So you got the phone connected to the internet and the link to Windows Companion. These two things must be on while you're on your live, and it has to stay that way the whole time. Now I'm going to minimize this screen. Okay, I'm going to X this out because I already had mine open, and I'm going to restart it again. Okay, let's see if we can get it connected. Your phone is going to give you a notification. Okay, I'll let you know when it pops up. Your phone will give you a notification. Right now it's saying that my phone is offline, but it is online. So I just have to wait for the notification to pop up. Just give it a second. Let me check my internet. My internet is okay. Okay, sorry, my computer connection, my plug. Okay, see how it says we can't connect to your phone? We're having trouble connecting right now. Wait a bit and try connecting again. So before all of this will pop up, you know, you'll have to set up you'll have to connect your phone, connect your computer, make sure they're connected together. Like there's gonna be a section where it says a section that says settings. Let me see if I can help find it. Over here in the top left, the top right hand corner, there's a section over here that has like a little settings icon. You can click on that, and we're in my settings, and you see how it says general, my devices, features, personalization, troubleshooting, feedback, and community. You're going to click on my devices. Over here you're going to see where it says my devices, and you see how my device is right here. You're going to say link new device. So link new device. Use your Android phone from your PC. Ready to link another device? You won't lose any data. We can try to connect it to I'll try to connect it to another phone later, but for right now, just make sure that you follow this. It says on your Android phone, go to www.aka.ms/yourpc. Follow what this says. And it says, for Surface Duo and select Samsung phones, link to Windows is already installed and will open from the link. You can also access the app from quick settings by pulling down from the top of your device screen and selecting link to Windows. So if you have a Samsung phone, it should already be there. But if it's not, then this is just the manual way to do it. Then you can click on I have the link to Windows app already, and if you do, you're good. If you don't have it, then you can say pair with QR code. Let's click on pair with QR code. Oh, it won't let me. Click back. I already am signed in. You sign in with your Microsoft account. You are currently signed in with Microsoft account. You're going to need a Microsoft account for this. You press continue. I'm pretty much already connected, but I'm just kind of going through it for you. It'll give you the option to pair with the QR code, and it'll also give you an option to pair manually. So there's 3 different ways you can pair. Once you're connected and everything, you go back, you review your permissions, you go back again, you just make sure your phone and your computer are connected. Okay, that's the point of us going through this process. After we're connected, you see how now my phone says it's connected. It shows the battery over here in the top left hand corner. You're going to now click on your phone again. So click on your phone, and then we want to load the phone screen. So that's what it's doing right now. It's loading up my phone screen. And here's the window that you're going to see on your phone. This is what you want to pop up on your screen. Okay? You're going to swipe the screen or press the side key to use your phone. So you're going to put your hand on your screen and swipe the phone. Okay? Let's go to the home screen, and now you can see my phone is up there on the screen. Okay, so you can even make this larger, but it won't really get any larger than this. Okay? But if you hold your phone sideways, and turn on portrait or auto rotate, when you turn your phone sideways, you'll then have the option to see your phone sideways. I'm sorry, my phone is falling out of my hands. But you can have your phone sideways. Okay? This is basically what you want to be able to see. See? So you're looking at my phone right now, and my phone is in my hand. But if I turn it this way, it's going to turn sideways. So if you want to do it this way, you can do it this way. So from LiveMe, we're going to now click on LiveMe. Okay? And because LiveMe app is only upright, it's only going to be upright. And when you're playing your games, if your games are sideways, your phone, you will have this will turn sideways. But if your game is straight up and down, you're only going to be able to view your app. If your app is only up and down, you'll only be able to do up and down, basically. Okay, so from the LiveMe app, you're going to click on LiveMe. You're going to click on where it says, let me see if I can make this a little bit. I'm going to use my phone so you can see it on the phone screen. But basically, from the phone, hopefully you can see it on here. Okay, you're going to, I'm going to do it from my phone, but you'll be able to see it on the screen. Now, if you touch the phone, you'll be on your phone. If you touch the computer keyboard and try to use this app with your computer, you're gonna knock out the app. So basically, you'll get a notification. Like, say for example, I try to tap on the screen to use something on the screen. Like, let me see if I click on this person. If I click on this, what happened? I'm sorry, I'm using you, girl. But if you use that and then you try to touch your phone again,
on my page right here.
I'm sorry, I'm on here. I'm sorry. Okay, if you click on it and then you try to click back and forth from like a game or something, you're going live, you'll run the risk of your live being restarted, because you need to choose, are you going to do your live from your computer or are you going to do your live from your phone? So you need to pick and choose which one you're going to do. If you're playing your video games on your phone, then you need to be using your phone, not your computer. So from this home screen, you're going to now click on at the top. You see up at the top, I'm moving the screen. Let me show you with my phone because it's probably too far away. I'm sorry. Leaning on the plug. All right. From your phone, there's a little section right here that says Party, Featured, USA, Nearby, Game, Head to Head. There's all these options up at the top. Okay? You need to click on the one that says Game. Okay? I know you're probably wondering, well, can't I just pick the one from right here? If you pick on this one down here from the home screen, let me go back again. Here's the party section. We're in party, right? If you click on the video from here, you'll be on this kind of screen. Okay? You can pick from here, you can pick standard, multi-beam, and coin game. The coin game is for the app. So you'll have these games that'll pop up that are available on the app. You can play these, and these you can do the live for their games on this app for their app. But if you want to play your own personalized games, you're going to go back to the home screen. So go all the way back, click on game, okay? And now there's a section down here. You're going to click on that, okay? Now you're going to be on this screen. Okay, on this screen you have a couple of options here. You have the computer section and you have a phone section. I want you to see what's the difference between the screens. So look at the screen from here. If you click on the camera, you see the whole page changes and you have a few notifications here. But if you click on the phone, that notification is now gone. So your point is to now you're doing it from your computer. So click on computer. It says right here, use of third-party broadcast software such as OBS Open Broadcaster software are suggested for PC games broadcasting. If you click on this little box right here, we're just waiting for it to load. Okay, this actually will tell you the same thing I'm telling you verbally. It will tell you like written out. It's just everything written out. The only thing that I noticed on here that this doesn't have is what I'm going to show you in this video, which is the TV online Univ. Okay, now from right here, let's look at this first section. It says preparation, Mac, stable network, device, iPhone 7, 6S, 6, 5S, iPad Pro, iPad Air 2, Mini 4, Mini 2, Touch 5 wireless router or USB router. This is just the preparation, meaning these are some of the systems that you can use to more or less get to do this. Now, I've only been able to do it on the Samsung phone. I have a Galaxy, I believe a S10 or S11. Okay, so what we're going to do, and I think I've tried it on a S8 before, but now right now I'm on the I believe this is a S8, 10 or 11. Okay, it doesn't matter right now. What matters is that you have your computer connected to your phone. You can see that, right? Okay, now it says download. Let's bring this in. It says download and install the third-party broadcast software such as OBS system, open broadcast software, which are suggested for PC games broadcasting due to iOS restriction. Find the setting button on the bottom right corner to choose the stream type, custom streaming server on your Mac. So they're talking about your computer. Your Mac is your computer. Okay? It gives you a visual of what you should be looking for. Now here's the thing. You need to download the OBS Open Broadcaster software on your computer. So let's go on the computer. I already have it downloaded. It looks like this right here on the bottom of the screen. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to type it in on the computer so we can search for it on the computer together. So let's just type in OBS. Let's see if we could just find it under OBS. Okay. This is basically what you're looking for. You're looking for it to say OBS Open Broadcaster Software. Okay? And instead of me typing in that, I also want to type in open. I'm going to write it out physically. Open Broadcaster software and press the search and see if we get the same thing. It says the same thing. I think I put open broadcaster software. Yes. Okay. And it says right here, live stream studio live stream software. It has Vimeo. I haven't done Vimeo. I haven't done any of these. It gives you a whole bunch of options. I think instead of spelling it out, there's something down here which it says OBS right here. So it will be https semicolon slash slash obsproject.com. Okay, the point is you want to download this software. Okay, so let's just say, for example, let's just click on right here where it says broadcaster software. Let's just click on right here where it says OBS. Okay, the point is download OBS. You have a Mac, you have a Windows, a Mac OS 1013, or you have a Linux computer. You can click on the one you like. If you have the Windows, click on the Windows. Okay, it tells you about getting started, and this will pop up automatically, and then you will click it, you will save it, and then you'll have it in your computer. And then once everything, you'll go let it download, do the process, let everything set up, boom, you'll be set up with that. Okay, let me see from something, for example, because I want to make sure that, okay, once that's downloaded, let me see if I can like download it for y'all. I'm gonna re-download it. Even though I have it downloaded, I'm gonna download it for the Mac. Hold on 1 second. Let me go back for a second. For Windows, right? We have Windows. It's gonna pop up. I'm gonna save it here in the download section. I'm gonna press save. It's gonna go through its downloading process. It says it's gonna take a minute. I'm gonna have it open when it's done. I'm just trying to show you the process that you might come across, and then you'll be able to like have access to do it all the time. In the meantime, while that's downloading, okay, you download it. I might cancel this one because it will tell you how long it will take, but I already have it in the system, and then I'll end up having like two, so I don't know what it will do. You know, it might update the new one, it might take away the old one, it might tell me I already have it in there so it won't duplicate it. It might tell me I don't have no space on my computer because my computer don't have no space sometimes. But regardless of that, it's saying it has about 34 seconds, so let's just give it a second. I'm gonna have it open when it's done. Yeah. 32 seconds, 30 seconds, 27 seconds, 24, 23, 22, 20, 19, 17, 16, 14, 12, 10, 8, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 second. Boom, it should opening when complete. And then it will open. Okay, it's about to open. In the event that it doesn't open, it might not, because like I already have it, so it's probably trying to figure out what I'm doing. Let me see something. Alright, it's supposed to open when it's done. I'm assuming that it already is there because I don't see it. But anyway, it's probably just like it's already here. Oh, nope. Okay, it says, do you want to allow this app to make changes to your device? I'm going to put yes. Let it do its thing. Press. It gives you the whole setup. It guides you through the installing process. Next, next, next. And let it do its thing. Now, if they've updated it, it may tell me it might store, and then the other one I'll have to delete. But if it's the same level, same version. Okay. In the meantime, while that's loading, then you're gonna, after this is done, we're gonna go back to our app. Okay, and we're gonna set up the settings for this. I really didn't have to do this because I already had it downloaded, but I'm just trying to give y'all like a refresh. Okay, it says finish. Then it should open. Okay, this is basically the same way that mine's looks now. I think it's the same thing. It probably just like updated it because my stuff is still included. All right, so basically from here, you're gonna go, now that we have this installed here, okay, we have this system installed. Okay, we're going to choose the stream type, custom streaming server on your Mac. So the stream type, there's a little section right here that says sources. Gonna choose your streaming type. So you're going to go to settings. Okay. And you're gonna fulfill your streaming type. There's a little section right here, right under general. Right after you click settings, you're gonna click on general. Stream. And right here, there's a little bar. This little bar that's right here, you're going to delete anything that's there. And if there's nothing there, then that's because it's fresh and it's brand new. This says it needs a server. So now we're gonna go to the app. In that little app, remember where we had the link? You're gonna take this link and you're gonna put this link in to that server key up there. How do we get the server key? Let's go back. You're gonna click on from your phone, not the phone. You're gonna click on the computer. You're gonna click on go live, but make sure you pick your category. So if your category is gonna be just chatting or others or games, you're gonna make sure that's in there. And you can click if you want to add it, share it to any of your platforms. So you can share it to Instagram, Twitter. You're going to now click on where it says go live. Go live. And there's an URL right here. See this URL? Okay, if you start to broadcast from right here, like let's try to go broadcasting. And let's see what happens. Okay, you see we get an error message. Please check if you have completed the OBS settings and tap the start button and streaming button there. Let's try this again because we should be able to do it now that we have the URL, right? Okay. Okay, it's not going to let us. The reason why it's not going to let us is because you need to get this URL into that line. So let's share this. Let's click on this button where it says copied successfully, but we don't need to copy it on our phone. We need to copy this. We need to share this to our computer. So we're going to send this to our email. So I have a few different accesses for email. I have the MSN, Gmail, Outlook. I have the one from my, I don't know how to describe this one, but it's email, Gmail, Outlook, and Yahoo Mail. I'm going to click on email because I always use that one. And I'm going to press start. Now it's going to take me, the link is right here. I'm going to click right here. I'm going to add my email address. Give me a second. I'm going to add my email address. Let me add it. I'm sorry. I'm changing my keyboard. Hold on one second. I just want to change my keyboard settings. Alright, now I should be able to type. Okay. So I'm going to change it, type in my email, boom, and then I'm going to press send. So now we're waiting for this to get to where we need it to get to, which is on our computer. Okay, after we get this stream, we're going to go to our phone. We should get an email. Let's check our email. It's 4:18 a.m. right now, so I'm waiting for my email from 4:18. I have emails from earlier lives. I'm going to just delete the ones that I'm not using. And I see the URL that popped up right here for 4:18. So let's click on that one. You have to do this every single time you want to start a live, okay? Every time you want to do a video game live. Now, right here, it should be looking like a link. See how it looks like there's lines under there? You need it to have lines. So you're going to highlight this, okay? You're going to highlight this, and you're going to, and only highlight it. Don't highlight extra spaces. Don't highlight extra lines. Just highlight from the R letter to the last number. That's it. Because any extra space, it will not make it compatible, and you would basically be wasting your time, and you'd have to re-add the link. Hold on, let me try to get it. First, we're going to highlight this completely, and then we're going to right click on it, and we're going to copy it, and then we're also going to click on this link. Okay? You need to click on that link. However way you want to try to get this link, type it in your search engine, search it, it should pop up like this. If you have highlighted it correctly, it should take you where you need to go. So make sure you highlight it properly, and then you will have this. It will take you to either the page that it's supposed to be on. It will pop up. It will pop up. It says, did you mean to switch apps? Mail is trying to open TV online you need. You're going to click on yes. Okay. Now you're going to have a black screen. Okay. This black screen is going to be the same black screen. You're going to need this screen every single time you do a live stream for your computer, phone app, doing LiveMe app on LiveMe. Okay? You're going to try to press the play button. You're going to try to do so many things on this. It's not going to move. It's not going to budge. It's not going to change. This screen will always look this way, and it will not look another way. Okay? Now what you have to do is, because we don't know nothing about this, right? What is TV online you need? We just now downloaded OBS Studio. So what does this have to do with OBS, right? If that's the system, right? Because my phone is already, look, if I click on OBS Studio, what's on there? We need to add this server, right? So we just added it. We clicked on the link, and the link took us to this black page. But now we need to add this link to the OBS Studio. So let's add this link, the same link, to OBS Studio. We're going to paste it because we still have it included, right? And we're going to scroll down to the bottom, and we're going to click apply. Now it's applied. Then we're going to press OK. Okay? From here, you would think that we can do it, right? Right? My phone should already be connected to LiveMe app, right? Let's see. Is my phone connected? to this. My phone is connected. This is supposed to be my phone, and now you see my phone is on the screen, right? Okay, here's the problem. We're not done yet. We're not done yet. We can size this up and make it be the same size and everything, but we haven't started the live stream yet. The reason why we haven't started the live stream yet is because, one, we haven't started the live on the phone. The second reason is because we haven't started the live on the OBS studio. You have to click start streaming on here, but you can't do that yet. You have to go back to settings. Okay, and now let's work on these recommended OBS settings right here on the phone where it says recommended OBS settings. I'm over here. We need to make sure we have that resolution, the FPS, the video bitrate, and the audio bitrate. All these things need to be plugged into the system. So from here, we already went to general, right? We don't need to do it in general. We already went to stream, right? We already went to output. No, we're going to go to output now. I'm sorry. Okay, we're in output. Okay, it says we need the video bitrate. Go down the list. Video bitrate. We need to make sure that our video bitrate says it's 1500. It needs to be 1500, right? On the phone, in case you can't see it, on this phone, on your phone, whatever your information says on your phone, that's what you need to plug in for these settings. So we need to make sure that the video bitrate is 1500. So right here on this line, find where it says video bitrate. I would help zoom in, but if I zoom in, I might have to zoom out again. Let me try to help you. Zoom in a little bit, and you'll see right there at the top it says video bitrate. Let me zoom out a little bit because I really don't want to mess up this video. Okay, I'm just gonna point around the area where you need to be. So this first line says video bitrate, basically the black lines. Look at the black lines. This one is a black line. Video bitrate 1500, and ours says 1500, so we did that. Okay, make sure yours says 1500. If it doesn't, come over here to the right and either click it up. It'll make it go up to 1550, or it will go down to 1450. You want to make sure yours is at 1500. Okay, after that's like that, then you want to click on the next one. You see, if you go down the line, we don't need encoder, we need audio bitrate. So go down to the second line where it says audio bitrate, and you want to make sure that it says, what do we need to have? 96. So right here, you want to make sure that this says 96. Okay, either click it up and take it up from 64, 128, 160, 192. You need 96. So find the one that you need on your phone based on what your audio bitrate is, and then you have your audio bitrate. Now we need to have the resolution and the FPS. Do you see the FPS in here or the resolution? No? Okay, if you don't, that's fine. Let's just click apply because we have applied so far. So we applied some things so far. Now let's go to audio. After we get to audio, we're looking for resolution. Resolution is not in here. If you scroll down, let's see. Nope, it's not in here. Let's go to video. Are we in video? Yes. Okay, over here it says base canvas resolution, output scaled resolution. We need to make sure that our resolution is 1280 by 720. So up here, you're going to check up here and you're going to see if it says 1280 720. Okay, if it doesn't say that, you're going to go over here, click on the down menu, and you're going to click the one that is the one that you need, the 1280 by 720. Okay, and you can do the same thing for the one that's under it because it still says resolution, output resolution, and then make sure they're both at 1280 70. And now we're looking for FPS. FPS, right? FPS. Let's go down. It says downscale filter. We don't need that. Common FPS value. Click on that, and we're going to click on this arrow, and we're going to make sure it's at 30. Once we have verified it's at 30, we're going to now click apply. And then we're going to see if there's anything else we need. If we don't need that, we're going to press OK. Okay. Now, we're supposed to be able to just go from this menu. We're supposed to just be able to press start streaming. But we have a problem. Here's the problem. If we start streaming on here, it will work because mine's is basically connected. The reason why yours will not work is because you need to understand that the TV online you need is going to be off at this point. You have to make sure it's not off anymore. You need to turn it on. How do you turn it on? Press this button right here. No. It says I can't record the protocol that use this channel yet. Why can't you use the record? Why can't you do that? It says I can't record the protocol that use this channel yet. Why can't you record this? It doesn't make sense. Can you tell me why you can't record it? How do you even use this? How would you use it? How do you find out when there's something that you don't know how to use? You got to do research and figure it out. So what do we have to do? We have to find out what this is even. We don't even know what this is. So let's go to, let's click on these three little buttons at the bottom, which is normally like the settings. It says contact me, numerical zapping, full screen, sharing social networks, full window, recordings, recording section, information, mini mode, main page, load web browser, play with alternative player, and let's see if we can scroll down. And that's about it. Since we don't know what this is, let's try to load the web browser for this. Let's see if we get anything. Load web browser. Did that work? Did anything pop up? Is anything happening? Is anything going on? No. Okay, let's click on this thing again. Let's go back. Let's see, because it should have loaded, right? Let's go to our internet. Let's click on this. I'm basically on the internet, and everything we just did it should open, right? It hasn't. So let's click back on this again, TV Online Univ. We're going to click on this settings button again. Let's try main page. There we go. We got something. Something's popping up. Okay. Now, from here, we need to figure out how do we do this. Like, how do we do this? What's going on? What exactly is going on? We need help. Let's see if we can find help. Is it this information thing? It says this application has been, it says about this application has been made with the goal of having a play with the main channels that offer streaming, and in addition to save URLs and reproduce content, VOD or live. For the format of how to make the list private, can visit the website http://www.tv.tones http://txt22tv.appspot.com, or in the forums www.htcspain.com or www.windowsphoneapp.es and www.microsoftinsider.es. You can get in touch via email, bottom of button, to suggest new URLs of video features, report problems that have arisen. Version 5.0.2.0. Okay, is that helping me? No. Do you accept the terms? You need to accept the terms. So right here where it says privacy, this is the first thing you need to do. Okay, when you click on this, it's going to say this is going to be off. Okay, if you turn it off, you can't use it. You need to turn it on. After you turn it on, it says that this app, TV Online Univ, that before was known TV Online España, save information that Microsoft Store show about it. It is used and fails that can have. I'm sorry, I don't know if I said that right. Stores show about how it's used and fails that it can have. It doesn't recompile personal information. Connections that app does are to sync public channels with my servers, and then app connects to source where are broadcasting. Okay. The app, when it's used without subscriptions, it shows ads from 3 providers that are Ads Lumbo, Ad Uplex, and Ad Deals. You can check the privacy of each item. Of each of them. You can check the privacy of each of them. Basically each of them. And then it has the information here about that. It says if the user uses the synchronization on the cloud of the OneDrive Microsoft app, use the specific folder in order to save and load the information in order to sync between devices. The folder is application/TV Online Univ. The requested permissions are to log in automatically and read or write on the folder. If you use the licensed service on the cloud, it saves the ID and email of user that use with this app while licenses are active. Basically, the smart TV service saves a copy of channels on your app cloud. It is not recommended if you have channels with private tokens because the service has protections, but it isn't 100% secure. I'm really just reading that line, okay? But I just said the smart TV service saves a copy. Okay, I'm still reading on the lines, basically. Next line, it says, the permission that app requires are the following. Camera to scan or QR codes in order to sync devices to use remotely, or microphone to control the voice that talks thanks to Cortana, internet and local access to sync public channels with my server and connect to sources of channels, local network, and as server to remote control and sync between devices, images to change the logo of private channels, external storage to play files and export recordings on other places, events on calendar to add events of programs that user want to remember, music and video library to play files from preferred libraries of user, remote system NFC and Bluetooth, remote control with Microsoft account. Background, media playback to play files on background. If you have any questions, contact the support email that is available on the app or other channel that are available as web/social networks www.tv.tones. Okay, once you have read that, it gives you an option that you can save it, or you can also press X to close it. Let's press X to close it. We've accepted the privacy. Okay, that's the first thing. You figured out what's going on and what this is about. Step 1. Step 2, you're going to come down, click on the question mark. This is like talks about help and how to use this. We kind of will go over it. Like, I believe that there's a guide that you can use, but because this is cut off, I can't really read that. But basically, this is just basically talking. You'll have to read this, but let me see if I can minimize it a tad bit. Yeah, okay, let me do it. Okay, it says to view channels, you need to have access to high-speed internet to view live channels in a fluid way. On the public channels, click on the title to view it in private. You can add that, a long click on it would deploy the menu to be removed, and both keeping you on an anchor through the channel drop-down menu to go straight. In the configuration setting, the quality option lets you choose regular or HD quality. Remember to use Wi-Fi network with HD quality since it requires a higher speed of navigation and therefore a higher consumption. Not all channels have HD quality. In the public list manager, you can select those channels that you want to enable. The new channels that will be added will be displayed automatically. To use external lists, just add the URL in the mode listed. To delete it or share it, you can do it via the list manager. You can share lists, channels, any feedback via email or social network. To see full screen, the mobile channel only have to put the phone in landscape. You need to have unlocked the rotation of the mobile and simply give full screen button in the PC or tablet. You can mobile stop playback and start it with gestures, put it upside down and mouth above depending on whether you want to stop or start playback. And then it basically says the same thing in Spanish. Okay, let's click on the next question mark, because really what I'm looking for is the guide. It basically tells you, okay, boom, the channel is not working. If the channel has official app, you can verify this as not seen. This is because the television network not wish that such content is available online. Why do you need these permissions? App doesn't save information of users. Permissions necessary in order for app can work. Microphone, internet, music, video, read, write, external. You need this so that we can see it's like a motherboard. It would be the best way to describe it. This black screen is a motherboard. If you don't have the black screen is something you have to have it open. Like you cannot do one without the other. So that black screen, you'll never see anything on it, but you still need to have it up there. Okay? It needs to be on. It needs to be opened. It's the portal. It's the motherboard. Okay? You cannot see yourself on your live while you're on your live. And this is just going through everything. You'll have to read all of this on your own. But I was looking for the there was a verbal robot that had spoke it out. I'm trying to see if it can if I can find it. Oh, it's a speed test. The entered URL is not properly formatted on this channel and it's not broadcasting currently. This won't work until you are ready. So let's go to let me see. Let me go back for a second. Okay. I'm looking for that guide. No, this is just pretty much talking about everything. When I did this, there was a live guide, like a recording. Maybe it's this. Let me see, recording. Completed recordings. It's not letting me. Alright, hold on one second while I just make sure. It gives you all of these options. Okay, I'm looking for the guide. There was like a voiceover. They might give you an option for the voiceover when you first start. And if you find it, then you will basically have access to like all of these things. But if you don't have any of these things downloaded, then all of these things are just, these are channels. It's like live channels on Watch TV channel, Live Watch channel, a whole bunch of things. I could press refresh. It's just going to refresh everything again. I'm looking for, let me open this program guide, add country manager, manager lists. I'm looking for the tutorial. When you first open this though, it's going to give you an option and there's going to be a voice that will talk to you. Let me see if I can find it. Guide step by step.
Hello.
Here he is.
How are you? I'm going to teach you how you can use this app. If you have questions, you can write to my developer. Firstly, I'm going to show the most visited page, the main page where you can access to channels list with information of programs that are being broadcasted. On the left, there is a menu where you can access to different available options. On the top is the available actual group title.
Okay, so basically you're just gonna go through each one.
When you push over the title of each group, all groups will be showed. There are different modes of how it can be organized that it can be set from setting page. If you keep tap to public channel, you can access to more functions of this channel. If you make a long tap over private channels, you can access to more options that available for private channels. The first thing that we have to do is to select the countries. In the first start of app, it will be opened automatically. Here show channel groups that are classified by countries. So, you have to select the countries that you wish. Remember that if you select a different country that you are living, some channels don't work because they have geographical restrictions.
Okay, so you're just basically setting up everything. I hope that my video will be able to like let y'all hear everything, but this is basically what you'll be, you can use this. It talks to you, but at the end of the day, like, it kind of helps you, you know, like, it helps you, but you don't really need to do this. You know, you do it because you want to get you want to know what you're doing. So this is what you'll do. Okay, just go through this little guide.
Here has the channel list with program guide. If you click over each of them, you can see the program information of this channel from 1 to various days. And if you click over now button, then you can see the program information of each channel that are being broadcasted now.
Okay, just keep going through everything.
As you can see, this is the program guide of a channel. If you make a long tap over a program, you can add it to the device calendar in order to remember it. In addition, you can see in the app tile the next programs that you have added to calendar.
And basically you're just gonna go through this. This is
Interesting,
just different
true.
stuff.
From here you can change the visibility of channels and reorder them Are there a lot of boxes? You are going to the first box is where you select the content type that you want to add. The first option is to add. Are there a search channels interesting? As you can see, this is the program guide of a channel. If you make a long tap over a program, you can add it to the device calendar in order to remember it. In addition, you can see in the app tile the next programs that you have added to calendar. Here has the channel list with program guide. If you click over, as you can see, this is the program guide of a channel. If you make a long tap over a program, you can add it to the device calendar in order to remember it. In addition, you can see in the app tile the next programs that you have added to calendar. Search channels sometimes isn't easy, so there is available the searcher in order to do easy. You write a fragment of channel name and list will show all channels that contain the written fragment. From here you can change the visibility of channels and reorder them doing drag and drop. Are there a lot of boxes? You are going to see they are easy. The first box will be told on the next image. The second box is to give an identification to channel or network list. The URL box is where you write the direction of channel or network list. And finally, you can define the channel category in the last box.
Y'all do not need to do all of this. This is only if you're using this TV online Univ, if you're using the videos, the apps, all of those little boxes that I showed you on the first page. That's when you're going to do this. If you want to take it deeper and go further and start doing other kind of things, then you can use this area right here. But this doesn't really apply to you. This is only going to confuse you. Don't let this confuse you. Just keep going. Just listen to the guide. Okay.
The first box is where you select the content type that you want to add. The first option is to add channel one by one. The list is to add a network list. App updates the list each 24 hours. List from file is when you load M3U list that is saved on the device previously. App can't update it each 24 hour. The fourth option is to restore a previous state of channels.
All you need to do is see that little area, the area where we first came in, and it tells you click on yes or no. Just click that you accept the terms, and from that you can just start using your video. And I want to just get us through this. I don't know how long
It
it's
is
going
where
to
you
take.
can edit the information of a channel private. You can specify a nickname, update the URL, category, or the image.
So like if you had an URL and you want to watch a video and you want that to be it all the time, but that's only if you have a consistent URL. See, the thing with LiveMe is that they always give you a new URL. You always get a new URL every time. You never have the same one. So you doing this is only if you have your own channel. Like say for example you had a YouTube channel and this is going to be your channel all the time. That's when you could use something like this, but you're not using this right now, so you could just finish listening to the guide and after that get ready to finish.
As you can see, it is easy. Select an image that you have saved on the device previously. Then trim the image with circles of corners and then save the changes.
Okay, but in this case situation, we have a resolution because we have a phone. It's not going to work on a computer. It's not going to work. It has to only be from your phone. If you're using your phone, you're using your phone. LiveMe is an app on a phone. It's not an app on a computer. Until LiveMe is an app on a computer, it's just not going to be the same, okay? All right.
In this page is where you can erase lists from network and local file. In addition, you can share it with family, friends, etc.
That's why I said on your free time, if you want to come back and like search it, you can. Okay. I'm sorry, I'm going to go back.
In this section, you can consult the state of days that the service of EPG Extend is working. There is a button in order to get more days in exchange of C ads. 2. There are a list of subscriptions in order to delete ads of app, make donatives, etc.
Okay, like a subscription to one of their channels or something like that. You have to do your own research to get the exact answer.
There are 2 groups, active and end recordings. You can't see a recording while it is recording. When
Okay.
you click over an active recording, it will finish.
You heard what he said? Let me let you listen to that part again. This is what I was saying earlier.
In this section, you can there are 2 groups, active and end recordings. You can't see a recording while it is recording. When you click over an active recording, it will finish.
All right, so basically while you're doing your live, you can't see yourself. The only way that you could see yourself is if you go onto the internet, right? And you find your live on LiveMe internet, like on the internet computer. Or if you have another phone or somebody else has another phone and they click on your live, then you can see it. But after you do your live, if you just save it, after you, at the end of your live, just make sure you save your live at the end. Save it. Make sure you press the X button. Don't just close it. Don't just swipe off your screen and close all your apps because you may lose your live. Okay, let's keep going. We're almost done because I want to try to hurry up and finish for us.
With end recording, can show, delete and transfer to other devices.
With end recording can show. Okay, let me let you hear that again. Hold on, y'all.
The player can pause, surf in the playing, local files and some channels, select the languages if it has more of one. With a keyboard, you can change the volume and channel with arrow. If you use the numbers,
Hold
you
on.
can. There are two groups, active and end recordings. You can't see a recording while it is recording. When you click over an active recording, it will finish.
A little bit off.
The player can pause, surf in the playing, local files and some channels, so with end recording, can show, delete and transfer to other devices.
With end recording, can show, delete, and transfer to other devices. I never did that part, but maybe you can. You can, if I'll show you in your when you do a live video, you can OBS Studio automatically saves it, so you'll have it automatically saved in your videos. Like if you go to your video explorer and you click on your videos section, like click on your PC and then click on videos, and your video, it will show up here in your, before, like outside of your thing, you'll see it. Okay, you just, if your computer is small and it doesn't have that much space, then you can delete each video. If you want to upload it to YouTube, you can, but it's going to look exactly like the studio. So like when you record it, it's going to look just like this. Unless your phone screen is sideways, it's going to look like this. Like it's going to look just like this. It's going to look just like this. Okay? That's how your recording will look. Whatever you were recording on your phone, that's what it's going to show you on the screen. Duplicate. Okay. Now we go to the next one. Where should we almost finish?
The player can pause, surf in the playing, local files and some channels, select the languages if it has more of one. With a keyboard, you can change the volume and channel with arrow. If you use the numbers, you can go to the channel with the specified number. And if you have a touch screen, you can make the gesture in order to change the volume and channels. On phones, and if the parameter on setting page is active, you can hide the menu with shake the devices when the full screen is active. And if it goes over you, typical when you are sleeping, it stops automatically. The Xbox One case, you can use the small buttons of game controllers in order to hide the bottom menu and controls of player respectively.
Just basically listen to this until it's the end, and then you can just have an idea.
On the bottom menu is available different options in order to do zapping, see the guide, set the timer, etc.
Your screen is going to stay black for your live unless
From
you do
channel
something
guide,
different.
you can change the channel, activate a channel in PIP mode, picture in picture, record one or play it on a remote device. This is the menu where you can set the timer to stop play a channel. You specify the duration. And finally, you can activate it with the switcher. This is the PIP setting, where you change the size and position of window, the source of sound that you want to listen or send it to another device by DLNA.
I think that's the end of the, okay, great. That's the end of the guide. Okay, so now we're just gonna go back. I'm happy it wasn't like extremely long. Just go back, go back, go back, go all the way back, and try to get back to your, even if you have to exit, just exit out. Let's just exit out. Let's go back to our email. Let's go back to our email. And from our email, we're going to re-click on this link. Hold up. I'm sorry, y'all. We're going to re-click on this link. And this is only if it hasn't reset it. We're going to click on this now. And now we're going to turn this on. I'm going to press yes. I don't know what I did. But okay, I'm about to say, why is it taking so long to load? Alright, from here, this is going to pop up. It's going to be either this big of a box or it's going to be smaller. But once this screen is on, after you've set up your things by clicking on, after you've registered, basically once you set up, after you set it up, you're good to go. Okay? It's going to always stay like this. Okay? This is literally a black screen forever unless you go deeper and do extra stuff. Don't know how they did it. I don't know what they did. It's just that's the way it is. Okay? Now, if you try to click start broadcasting, you should be able to do it now, right? Let's see. It still says, please check if you have completed the OBS settings and tap the start streaming button there. So we have to go to the studio here, go back to the studio, the OBS studio, and now we need to first make sure our phone is connected to the screen. First, let's connect our phone to the screen, just in case it went off. Okay, it's on, and now we're going to click start streaming here. And then we're now going to try it again. Let's see if we can get it started. It's still saying that. Don't start with me. Failed to connect to server. The connection is timed out. Make sure you've configured a valid streaming service and no firewall is blocking the connection. Okay, let's see what happened. Troubleshooting. That one is new. Let me see it again. Okay, so basically something is wrong. We might need to resend a new file. So let's press the back button on our phone. Let's reset it up. Let's just basically you have to restart it. If it takes too long, it'll time out. So from here, from my screen, just use the screen. I'm gonna click on go live again, and I'm gonna resend the new link. So I'm just gonna resend the link. I have to make sure I stop recording. Stop recording. Get ready to go to my settings again. I need to go back to my stream. I need to delete everything that's here. Okay. I need to come down here, click on this here. I did resend the email, so let's see. We just need to make sure that we resend out the email. Basically, you need to do it quickly, and you need to do it before your screen disconnects. If your internet is not stable, you have to redo it every single time. Yes. Every time you do it, you need to do it. You need to send the email to your phone. Send the link from your phone. Start over basically. Start the whole process over. But once you have the OBS system ready, everything should be good. So you're going to click on this link again. You're going to press yes. You're going to highlight this again. Highlight this. Right click. Copy. It's already open. The TV online unit is already open. Now you go to OBS system. You're gonna right click. You're gonna click paste. You're gonna press apply. You're gonna click OK. You're going to start streaming. You're going to click yes on there, and then now you're going to click start streaming here. And you should get it going. something is wrong then with my internet. I don't know what happened. Give me a second. I have internet over here. I have my phone connected to the internet. I have everything good. The only thing that I would think, hold on, let me close this. The only thing that I would think it is right now is that I have the extra thing downloaded. But I did that for y'all. See how it's saving though? See how it saves the live? It's recording. It'll automatically record it. So you'll automatically have it recorded, okay? It'll automatically record, and then all you have to do is after you're done, just delete it. So press empty, delete that, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back over here to where it's downloads. I'm gonna delete this. Hold on. I'm gonna uninstall the one that I have that I just downloaded. Hold on. Because yes, it would be easy, but I'm gonna go to my settings. I don't have any problems normally, but I'm probably having this problem because I just now downloaded it again, but I already had it downloaded. But as far as the online uni thing, it's already connected. The only thing that I would think it would be is if I made a mistake and clicked the off button where it says yes and no. I'll go back and I'll check and make sure that's connected. But that's really the only thing that it could be. I'm looking at my settings really quickly because I want to make sure I don't have like duplicates. I'm clicking my settings. Okay, let me check my apps because I might have two of them downloaded. Let me see. Hopefully I just have one and it just kind of updated it. Because, okay, I see the OBS Studio. What's today's date? 5/6. So is there another one? Oh, look, there's a TV Online Uni right there. But I've had it downloaded since 2/3/22. The newest one is probably the problem. My phone link is good. My OBS Studio. Let me click on this for a second. Let me modify it. I just want to modify it a second. Hold on one second, y'all. And I don't really have that much time on my phone. I don't want to uninstall it. I want to. It's not really how do I say it? Acting right. I'm about to delete this because I don't need this. First, I gotta figure out what happened. Because as I said before, I never really have problems. But you know what I do notice? That this thing still says 213. So it's still the same one. Oh my gosh, my phone about to get disconnected. I mean, my internet's about to die. Hold on, let me try one more time. If we get disconnected, I guess I'll have to pop back up and do it again. But the point is, it should just be the simple, I'm sorry. It should just be the simple, click just chatting, click others, go live. See how there's a different code? Just make sure you have a different code and then you should be able to start broadcasting. But you have to make sure that you send this link to your phone, okay? After you send it and it gets there, you send it, you get it, you delete this. Make sure it doesn't have the same code. Every time, make sure you redo it every time. If we get disconnected, I'll pop back in and I'll try to just add another video or try to connect the videos. But you want to just make sure you get that new email, refresh your page, grab this link, click this link, double click this, click yes, and then from here, that's going to be open. Click this, right click, open, copy here, paste, Control V, paste, apply, okay, start streaming, press yes, and then just start broadcasting. You should be good. There it goes. And you got it, okay? Alright, hopefully you'll be able to do your live video, okay? If you need me, come back and see me. Until next time, that's a wrap.